Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been really long. It's been like a proper 1 week gap since I have posted the edition, like the continuation of the previous part 1 video which I had posted before this one. So I hope you guys have seen that video. I hope you guys liked it, and I know I really made that video very long. So today I'm going to see to it that I cut short this video. So before we dive into the video, I want you guys to check my hair out. So I have just today, I did this protein treatment in my hair, and I have been doing that since the past, I think 3 years around, like twice in a year, like once in 6 months around, because the natural texture of my hair is very dry, very frizzed out, and I've got really huge hair in general. So my hair is something which I have been very insecure since I was a child, and this protein treatment came as a savior to me in one way, but secondly, on the opposing side, it's not the best decision I made. Although I would like to give a proper, I would want to make a proper video regarding this hair situation, because I know many of us have this problem where we are not very happy with the hair God has given us, but still we do, things to, make us feel more confident about the way we look. So this is the protein treatment which I have done. Right now it's super flat and super straight, but eventually with time, with washes, the effect is going to keep coming down. It's more like a deep conditioning treatment. So I will talk more about this in another video. So in continuation to the previous video of my top 10 accomplishments since the past 6 months, let's move on to the 6th one now. The 6th one is very special to me, and it came into my life since for around 2 months back. And this has been a very special one for me. It has been, it is something which is very big for me personally. So the accomplishment is Westside. Yes, so it's a brand based in India, all those who don't know, and it's a pretty big company. And they actually reached out to me to take PR classes for their brand in Bombay, in one of the centers of Mumbai. So I have been taking sessions over there twice in a week for them. So the reason why they wanted to take these PR classes, these regular yoga classes, was to form a community, and they wanted to promote their athleisure line, which is really amazing, and to increase the audience for that, and to really reach out to more and more people. And I'm so happy that they reached out to me for this, and I think I was the one who started off with this whole thing, and then they invited other teachers as well to take sessions in their other branches. So this one has been very special to me because Westside has been, I think, the biggest brand which has reached out to me for something to do with my profession, something to do with yoga, and to some extent modeling, for which I would like to talk about later. So Bestness is basically their initiative which they've started for the regular classes which I have been taking. So Bestness is the combination of Westside plus fitness, so Bestness. So this is what they are exactly promoting, and this is how they want to form a big community out of this whole thing. So in continuation to the previous accomplishment, the accomplishment number 7 is also connected to that. Westside also reached out to me to take a corporate yoga class on International Yoga Day for their team in their Mumbai offices. So that was actually my first ever corporate yoga class, and it was a wonderful experience. And I think for the first time I taught chair yoga to so many people, and I had studied a little bit about it before the session, and the session went really well, and I got a good response for that. So I was very happy to see that, and it gave me another booster in terms of confidence, because that was like a very new field which I had, which I got the experience of, and I'm very thankful to Westside and FitPage for that. And I am really looking forward to more such opportunities in the future, and I would definitely love to explore more in this corporate yoga field. Now moving on to accomplishment number 8. Yes guys, so this one is a very personal and a very special one to me because, okay, so let me tell you guys what it is. I've had a full house workshop on International Yoga Day this year, a full house workshop in my studio where I have been teaching yoga all this while. So just a little bit of a backstory guys. So last year I had hosted Surya Namaskar workshop in the same studio space, and what had happened is that I got many inquiries. A lot of people said yes to show up for the workshop, but hardly 2 people showed up out of 20 people who inquired. So that was like a very big disappointment for me. So as a yoga teacher in general, and not just for me, in terms of many other yoga teachers as well, all those who are really into the profession, For them, money is not something which motivates us guys to go forward. It's basically the responsiveness from your students, the way they are reciprocating to your classes, the way, you're getting acknowledgement for it. It's not even the appreciation, you guys. It's just the students showing up for the class and really valuing what you do. And, really staying dedicated to the form which you are teaching them, the form which you are educating them about. Like, for instance, like a student registering and then not showing up for the classes, or for students who come and then they just move out of the class midway for some or the other reason, which might not even be very urgent, or like students using their phones, or people just talking to other people during the session. All these things are very disrespectful to the teacher, you guys. So even if you all are practitioners, make sure that you all are very well aware of these things, that what kind of an impact this can create to the teacher who's teaching such a big group of people, and to your personal self as well, that you're not indulging into this practice. This is your time for yourself. You have to keep reminding yourself that, guys. You cannot take this form for granted, something for which you can keep taking breaks and be very on and off with it. It's something which is going to give you long-term results, long-term benefits if you're consistent with your practice. Nothing is going to happen overnight, you guys. So which is why I was extremely happy for this International Yoga Days workshop. It was full house. It was a full house, and all of them were so enthusiastic and so into the form that it really made me feel nice about myself, that yes, I'm so happy that I'm being able to pass on my knowledge, pass on the things which I have learned over the years to these amazing set of people who really want to learn more and really want to progress ahead. So I was very happy to know that, especially when I had that phobia that what if the same thing happens like what had happened last year. In fact, last year the workshop, I had kept the workshop like free of cost for everybody to attend, like whoever wants to come can come, but still I did not get a good response for that. So this is one of the other reasons why I don't give free trials to anybody, because naturally they do not value the class, they do not value the teacher that much. So that's why this time I had kept a registration fee for it, and still everybody showed up for the session, and I was so happy to see that. Moving on to the next one, you guys. See, as I told you, this video is going to go pretty fast, pretty quick. Let's see how many minutes it turns out to be. But the next accomplishment is again the addition to my first and second accomplishment. I did my first photo shoot, like a first proper modeling photo shoot with Westside. Yes, so this was so special to me, you guys. So ever since I was a child, although I still don't consider myself to be a model, you guys, I don't think I pull it off that well, and I'm pretty sure that I need a lot more training, and have always underestimated this profession, because I always felt that models, they just have to do their own thing, and they don't really need a lot of training, they just have to look good, they just have to be presentable. But now I realize how much hard work, how much effort, and what level of confidence is required in order to pull off a good model. So that's what I understood from this experience, and I'm so happy I got this one. And yeah, so this photo shoot was for Westside, and it was for their athleisure wear. Even though I personally felt that these outfits were not fitting in very well with my body type, but still I think I pulled it off pretty fine. And they had a very smart collection, you guys. It was more of a streetwear fashion sort of a thing, streetwear athleisure fashion sort of a thing, because that's what I personally felt looking at their clothing. And I absolutely loved their outfits. It was really nice, and the quality of the kapda was also very excellent. So I think that also helped me, pull the poses off very well. It was much better than what I had expected for my first ever photo shoot. Once again, thank you so much, Westside, for that opportunity. So before the photo shoot, I had a makeup artist had done my full makeup and hair, and it was a vibe, you guys. I even made a reel of that, and I even posted it on my Instagram page, because it was something very, very special to me. And when I was in the 7th and 8th standard, I used to see these videos of celebrities, of models. I was like, wow. I used to just admire them. I was like, wow, this is so fancy, this is so glamorous. But guys, it's much beyond just being fancy and glamorous, and modeling is a lovely profession, and it's not as easy as it looks like, and there's a lot of struggle behind it which many people have to have. And I don't plan to pursue that like full time or anything. My profession is going to be restricted to yoga and aerial and teaching, and to some extent content creation, and but modeling is something which is like an addition now to content creation. Now these two things, I feel they go a little bit more hand in hand, because in general as well, influencers get a lot of opportunities for modeling. So I think I would be very happy to train myself further into it, and to become more confident about myself and everything. So during the photo shoot, you guys, like, I knew absolutely nothing. What I was told is that you're just supposed to, it's going to be very simple, Niyoshi, you're just supposed to do your thing, you're just supposed to do some yoga asanas here and there, and promote their athleisure collection. And then after going to their studio, to their photo shoot studio over there, I saw like there were 2-3 other models as well. They were doing like the proper modeling, and I was like, it's okay, I'm not supposed to do this, so I'll be able to manage whatever I've been asked to do. But then after I went there, they expected a little bit of that from me, and I was like a complete, I had just frozen over there. Like, I don't think I'll be able to do this because it's not my forte. I've had zero experience in this. But luckily, very thankfully, the Westside team over there, they were very motivating, and they were constantly, after every outfit change, they were telling me how to pose. They were really guiding me through the entire process, which eventually started giving me the confidence. And I was like this proper potato. It was like there are professionals around me, everybody's doing their thing, and I'm the potato in the this thing. So I was like, no, I cannot do this. But then after doing it, I felt really nice about myself, that yes, maybe this is something I can, maybe just as an idea, maybe I might be able to pull it off. Because the thing is, I'm very blessed with having a good height. So like, I'm 5'10" right now, my height is pretty good. So many people might just assume that yes, she could be into modeling. I never considered myself to be very pretty or anything of that sort, or to have a very good like body or something like that. I've always felt that I really have to work my way through it to get there. But I don't think modeling is about that, you guys. I don't think you need those looks. I don't think you need that figure. I don't think you need all of that. The most important asset which a model should have is confidence, and I think if you have that, you can pull that off really well. Moving on to the next one and the last one. This has been the biggest one for me. I'm not even kidding, you guys. Not even like as a 5-year-old, I didn't even like dream of ever coming up there. I never considered myself to be that person, but the accomplishment is my first article in midday newspaper. Yes, you guys. So this was very shocking to me. It was very surprising to me that, oh my god, I got this opportunity. I mean, there are so many others out there who might be so much more experienced than me, so much more into the field and things like that. So I got the opportunity to write an article in midday newspaper for aerial yoga and many questions related to aerial yoga. So it was a pretty long article. So they wanted my expertise on that, and they asked a few questions about me as well regarding how I got into this, and a little bit of a background about me. And then they highlighted the fact that I was 19 years old. So it made me feel very nice about myself, that I'm so happy that I got into this profession right now at this age, and already I've had a little bit of experience to be able to confidently put myself up there. So I'm very happy about that, you guys. Y'all can definitely have a read at that article. I'll link it down below in the description. I would be very happy if y'all could read that. So that's all, you guys. These have been my top 10 accomplishments in the past 6 months, and I'm so happy that all of y'all have watched the video till here, and I'm very happy to see that. And I'm seeing every day 2 subscribers increasing. Thank you so much. Not being sarcastic at all, I'm very thankful to those 2 subscribers who are actually doing this for me. Thank you so much. All those who haven't, please do subscribe to my channel. It would really mean the world to me. And also, I'm going to start posting a little bit more content about yoga, because I feel on my channel that's barely visible. It's more of lifestyle and vlogs and more things about me. And now that many of y'all might have already seen the previous videos, y'all might have come to know where I come from, what kind of a person I am, the things that I do. I think y'all have got enough of that already. So I will still continue to post these types of videos, but now I want to start posting a little bit more of informative content related to yoga. So please mention in the comments below if you all would like to see anything specific related to yoga or aerial. And I will be posting shorts as well for aerial tutorials, etc. The things which I have learned over the past few months, the new flows, new skills, new sequences. So I hope it is of some help to all of you, and thank you so much for watching this video.